Really?
Huh?
Really?
Yeah.
You like strawberries? You like strawberries?
I don't know. Do I?
You like radishes?
I do.
That's the biggest one I got this year. Starting off. Here's the next biggest one.
Hey, Herman, these are good.
Those are good, huh?
Mm.
I used to have them over by the house under the tree. They didn't do squat last year. So I dug them all up, put them out here in the corner of the garden, and they started growing last fall. And this spring, oh, how much did I get? Like 3 gallons in the spring. And then during the summer, I have over 2 gallons
Of strawberries?
of strawberries the last 2 months that I'm freezing.
Good.
And they're still growing.
Hey, we're recording right now.
I know, that's...
That's why you got to be nice. Say nice
yeah,
things.
yeah.
What the heck? Yeah, I guess I'm holding it in the right direction. Sometimes I hold it in the wrong direction.
Right. Take a picture of yourself.
Yeah, sometimes I
Yeah.
do that. But
Talking.
yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, this is my radishes. I have potatoes in there, and when you grow them in the spring, they go straight to seed on me. So I let the hell with it. Let them dry out. You know, the seeds dry.
Yeah.
I dig my potatoes. I spread them out. I got 4 radishes, and they're the best in the world.
Is that one for me?
If you want it.
That's too big. I want a little one.
Like that? Like this? What kind do you want?
One of each. These. I like them. I like radishes, but nobody else does.
Yeah. I will warn you.
They might be hot in the middle.
Well, I took Johnny one that was probably, size like this.
Yeah.
It was a white one. And he normally eats breakfast after he does chores. So I went down to see him while he was feeding the cows. And he started munching away. And I said, you know, on an empty stomach, you're asking for problems. He said, oh, this tastes good. I said, don't overdo it on an empty stomach.
Okay.
By the time he got up to the house for breakfast, he said his stomach, he thought, I shouldn't have eaten that many.
Okay. Wow. Okay, today here now I'm over with Herman Miller and talking about his gardening, and he has done some things that are kind of impressive because he just showed me some of the radishes, and then I asked him, well, which is better, the white or the red? And what do you say, Herman?
The whites definitely have a milder taste, and I like them. And they grow, as you can see, they grow tall and skinny.
Yeah.
And the reds, when they cross-pollinate, they'll grow taller too, because they were supposed to be the little red ones.
How do you slice them this way then?
Yeah, just slice them across.
Do you ever eat radish sandwiches?
No.
There are people that like them that way.
Yeah.
And
I don't eat radish sandwiches, but I will have salad at noon or my lunch, and I'll slice. So I eat a slice of radish, and then I'll have some tomato, and if I had cucumbers, I'd have cucumbers. And
so how long will that big one last you?
that, yeah, probably 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay, one of the things I asked Herman about was his raised garden. I told him I wanted to make a video of that, of him with it. And also Herman has done some peach trees. And I grew up in the area where we really didn't have a lot of good peaches, but I was here a couple months ago when he had this garden. And what do you say about it, Herman?
To recycle an old refrigerator, it costs you quite a bit of money. And I was tired of stooping over in the garden, and I thought, I wonder if it would work to make a raised garden bed out of it. My brother has small 15 or 30 gallon barrels that he has as raised garden beds, and they're about as tall as this is. So so I thought, well, I'm going to try it. And so far, I mean, I've had more than enough spinach, lettuce, about all I want. And, you know, it's been for the last 2 months. I got beets. If it stays warm enough, I will have a fairly, you know, good-sized beets out of it. But this is my first year trying it. I should have probably put them or planted them about 2 to 3 weeks a little sooner.
I just find it really, really nice and convenient. And if I was a little taller, I would want you to raise it a little higher. But anyway, if I like beets, and he doesn't even know how to grow weeds. I don't know what the deal is. But anyway, where'd you get the soil?
The soil?
Yeah.
My nephew put in a new house and they scraped all the topsoil off. So I asked him if I'd get some of his topsoil. And he said, yeah, help yourself. So I took some of his topsoil and then I mixed it with sawdust that we got from another farm down the road. And the mixture of the two keeps the soil from getting rock hard. Because for some reason the soil, I've tried it once before, and when it dries, it's like you might as well dig in concrete. So I mixed it with sawdust, and that keeps the soil pliable. And as the sawdust breaks down, it fertilizes my soil. So I'm kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Okay. What about your rain? The water.
Well, I have holes in the bottom, and I have a brother that said I should have put holes in the side. I'll find out. I don't know. This summer, for the last, 3 months, we've had, how much rain?
Not very much.
Less than 2 inches?
Yeah.
Yeah, not even 2 inches. And, I mean, yeah, I come out and I water in can about every 3 days, and I'll give them a drench of water, not a lot, but then when we do get a ½ inch rain, well, they grow a little more. And like I said, this is my first year. I'm just experimenting. I don't know how much water I have to put on, or if a normal rain season would be enough for them. I don't know.
It really looks quite impressive, and I'm just thinking that if he doesn't like it, the garden here, he could, with his brother's skid loaders, come in and move it. Okay, one of the things Herman does, he's also has 3 or 4 other gardens around. They're small gardens, and they're rather impressive because he is growing a lot of different things. And I thought you had peach trees or something in here a while back. Yeah, but they were in the garden here, weren't they?
Well, I planted some peach seeds down there to see if they would grow, and nothing's growing yet.
Okay.
I don't know if they have to wait, go through winter, freeze, and that would expand or crack the seed, or how that works.
Okay.
So we'll find out. Next spring I might have a peach tree growing.
So these are micronutrients now, or micro gardening, is that it? With what you're taking off?
This is my spinach.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, this is just an idea for some people that may have thoughts of
Limited space.
Right, limited space, wanting recycling things, and being conservative. The big thing for many people might be access or getting soil, and like Herman said, he's had good access and he put sawdust with it. And one of the things you've got to be sure to do is punch holes in the bottom, either in the bottom or the side in the whatever. I don't know.
One of my brothers said on his, he goes 1 foot down. He said that way you hold the water below that, so if it turns dry like it has been, the roots can actually go down and catch the water.
Okay.
But if it rains, we get 3 inches of rain, it doesn't drown everything. It'll come out at 1 foot. And he said most roots are, you know, less than a foot deep or whatever.
Okay.
Like a tomato plant, he's got tomatoes, beans, cucumbers, carrots, radishes. I mean, he's got probably 10 or 12 barrels, and each one has a different kind of plant in it.
All it requires is ambition, which is something that I do not have much of anymore. So I'm glad I'm looking here at Herman's garden and talking with him, and he and I will talk a little bit more. I'll try to get this up on my part of my 7-day challenge. GoPro, stop recording.